Wonderful. Another day as a proud member of the proletariat. I woke up on the right side of the bed this morning for the first time in a calendar year, and I, for one, am looking to make the most of it. What a beautiful day. I wonder what it's going to be today. The Space at NASA Day was pretty cool. And the Christopher Lee Day was so loaded with content. I mean, that dude did everything. And I must say, today seems like a beautiful... Did I leave the stove on? Nah. No matter what happens today, nothing is gonna get in the way of this wonderful...
Shit!
happiness. I guess I am happy when I finish something, accomplish a task. So, happiness and accomplishing a purpose are intrinsically linked? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Why did they choose that photo?
God, why does this have to be so hard? I wish I could just ask somebody smarter, like, I don't know, Abraham Lincoln. Although apparently Abraham Lincoln's voice was really high. Like, people compared it to a tea kettle high. That would have been so weird. He would have been like,
I'm Abraham Lincoln. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves.
oh. What was I saying? Oh, right. Happiness comes alongside a purpose, so figuring out our cosmic purpose is probably the key to happiness. But what if we don't have a cosmic purpose? What if we're just sort of floating around in a sea of meaningless...
Oh, hey, another poster! Yes, they can. Suck it!
Take that, Oedipus, you incestuous patricidal maniac. So it is possible to avoid your destiny. Weird how the archetypical example of destiny posits that all destiny is unavoidable. There is no free will. Premonition is a paradox because, by definition, it's looking into the future to avoid your destiny, and of course, all prophecies are self-fulfilling, so you can't avoid your destiny. Your entire life is planned even before your birth, so effectively you're just on a roller coaster with no end in sight, and you're just waiting for the predetermined destination to finally come. Fuck you, cat! And for some godforsaken reason, people actually like the idea of predestination. They like the idea that every single choice they could possibly make has already been made. People like the idea of being a creature with no free will floating on a giant rock in space, overlooked by a much bigger rock, with every single aspect of their lives rendered moot by a destination that has already been chosen by a higher power. Is the sun a rock?
Nope. Or you could look at John Paul Sartre, who stated that man is condemned to be free. In his idea, free will was sort of this curse that man was forced to endure. And he stated that free will and the option to search for it was an inherently flawed idea. He called the feeling of looking for purpose and not being able to find it, and the absurdity of that, nausea, hence the title of the book. So, in a way, he would say that there is no cosmic purpose, and that's sort of the point.
It truly is a beautiful day in this neighborhood. So he would say that the meaning of life is that there is no meaning, and that searching for meaning is dumb. Basically, he couldn't find the meaning of life, so he decided to take his ball and go home. As far as theories go, it ain't bad, but it kinda does sort of just feel like somebody giving up on the idea of finding the meaning of life. I guess to me it just sounds like a chef saying, no, the fact that my food tastes terrible is the point. I guess it's just a little bit of an oh shit! The absurd is born out of the confrontation between the human need and the unreasonable silence of the world. Maybe there are no answers. Sometimes action is just action without an overall cosmic reason. If nothing we do matters, then all that matters is what we do. So I guess you could say that the meaning is there is no meaning. So does that mean you've wasted your time if all you've learnt is that you've wasted your time trying to learn? Well, I guess I would say all you have is time. And there may be better ways to use it than trying to search for answers which may or may not be there.
Or, cop out, you could just ignore everything I'm saying. Seriously, it's not my choice to make what you believe. I mean, what the hell do I know? I'm just a Greek myth.
And with that,
Here endeth the lesson.